Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial using some lovely greens and plums. So let's begin. I'm going to start off by applying my foundation using a MAC brush 188 stipple brush, and the foundation that I'm going to be using is Luminous Silk Foundation from Giorgio Armani 4.5 is my shade. And I'm going to be, this is a lovely foundation. I'm just going to be applying a little bit to my hand and just working it in circles, just like that. Remember to cover every single area. Now I'm going to tidy up my eyebrows, and for that I'm going to be using a Rimmel London eyebrow pencil in 001 dark brown. Now I can see that my eyebrows are quite sharp, so what I'm going to use, I'm just going to grab eyebrow brush and just literally brush them through, and that will take a little bit that sharpness away, as you can see. Here we go. Next I'm going to be applying the Bobbi Brown Natural Brow Shaper. This is in clear, and this is to keep your eyebrows in position, basically, so that they just don't go bananas and just get all over the place, basically. So here I've got one of MAC's paints. I bought this ages ago. It lasts such a long time because you just really need to just put the tiniest amount and work it, and you can use it for such a long time. I've still got loads left in this pot. I'm afraid it's such an old product that it's just, as you can see, it's not, you know, it's not very good condition anymore, the actual packaging, so I can't really get to see what shade this is, but it's kind of like a metally green. So the way to apply this, all I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a little bit into one of my fingers. I put the tiniest amount and then literally just work it around your lid. It looks quite goldish. It's like a really light green. It's gorgeous. I love this one. Just work it almost up to the brow, but just leave that line there, just natural, but blend it. Blend it with your finger. Right, now I'm going to be using another extremely old product that I bought ages ago. It's an Urban Decay eyeshadow, and this is Urban Decay in Herb, URB, and it's kind of like a green, a very glittery green, as you can see over there. And I'm going to be using a brush. I bought this brush last Christmas. And this is a special edition of brushes. It's small brushes from MAC, and it's in the 275 SE. As you can see, it's kind of like an angle blending brush. It's really nice. It's got glittery see-through. So nice. Anyway, so we're going to grab a little bit of the eyeshadow and kind of work a little bit on the depth of your eye. Just a little bit down there as well. Now I'm going to add a little bit more of depth as well, and I'm going to be using the MAC, this one is the Mineralize Smutty Green eyeshadow. It's so lovely. I'm going to be using a brush. I'm going to be using the shading brush from Real Techniques. literally, I'm just gonna grab a little bit like that, dab it just to see how much product I've got on my brush, and work on the tip of my eye. All this is going to be blended really, really nicely. I'm going to be using a very big blending brush. This is from past Brow Bone in 16. And literally I'm just going to this is a clean brush, and I'm going to work all of this around. Just completely blend this. You can clean up afterwards with a bit of concealer. This will kind of work everything. Now, all these bits that are a bit, you know, harsh, you can blend them a little bit with your fingers. That's not a problem. I'm going to be adding now a little bit of eyeliner as well, so you don't need to now completely finish the look. Now that everything is blended nicely, I'm going to be adding a little bit of an eyeliner. I'm going to be using Forever Green PowerPoint Eye Pencil by MAC, and it looks very similar to the Mineralize one. And I'm going to be putting it on the bottom and on the top. Actually, I'm going to start off on the top. And extend it. I'm going to do the bottom as well, just right here. You kind of get them together. There you go. And just put it quite a lot under, inside and a little bit outside of the lash line. Now using again the shading brush from Real Techniques, we're going to go underneath and kind of blend it a little bit, just like that, to the top. Go. Next I'm going to be applying mascara. I'm going to be using Arbonne Mascara Triple Action Mascara in black. We'll be applying both top and bottom. Right, next I'm going to be applying a little bit of cream blusher. I'm going to be using the Inglot Face Blush in number 88. I love this one because this one I can wear it when I'm really tanned, when I'm pale. It works really nice on very dark skins, and you just really need to use the tiniest amount. As you can see, I'm just using a little bit. Just like that will work for both cheeks, you know, as you can see there. And I just apply it on the apple of your cheeks, just like that, and just work it. As I always say, I love cream blushes. They're so nice and fresh, the way they look. They're very natural. So literally, this will go such a long way because you wear barely any. And it's really nice. It will not fade during the day. Here we go. It's so nice and cool and fresh. It's so lovely. Now I'm going to apply my lip liner, and I'm going to be using the Mavala one. The actual shade has faded a little bit, so I'm not sure which one it is, but it's kind of like a Bordeaux kind of auburn color. And I'm going to just be applying it. And fit it in. Not all the way. Just a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to be using an Estee Lauder Pure Plum. And it looks like that. And to top it up, I'm going to be using an Arbonne lipstick as well, and it's in the shade of Jam. And this will give it a little bit of a lift to the colour. And last but not least, I'm going to be applying a little bit of a concealer. I'm going to be using the NC20 Select Moisture Cover from MAC. This is a liquid concealer. I do love this one. And I'm going to be applying it on the bits that I want to cover. There we go. I'm going to clean up under the eyes and brighten up as well. So I'm putting quite a fair bit. But this is a very thin concealer, and I'm not putting actually that much. It looks quite a lot, but I'm not actually using that much. I'm going to be using this MAC in 195 to work it and blend it around. I really want to brighten this up, so lift the whole eye up. And this you can work it with brushes and fingers as well. It'll be really good to put your fingers into your work here. So you can blend off the edges quite nicely. Okay, here it is, the final product. I hope you really enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, bye bye!